Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jeff. If you've not been here before, welcome in. Today we are here for a group that honestly I've never heard of them, but I had heard of the legendary producer. A lot of you probably have if you're K-pop fans, Shinsadong Tiger. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right, but the point is, he passed away a week or two ago now, and I had planned to get to this video pretty much right after he passed, um, kind of as a honor the memory kind of thing. But yeah, work got busy, and even this weekend, as I'm recording this now, I kind of only have a small window to get some videos recorded. So here we are. Now, again, I know nothing about this group, so what did I do? I looked up their name at least, because I didn't know if it's pronounced tribe or tribe, because it's tri.be. And what I did stumble on, I didn't figure out how to pronounce their name, so I'm just going to call them tribe. But what I did find is a really cool explanation for their name. So tri and b is like two parts of their name. Tri is short for triangle, which of course we associate, if you're religious at all, especially in Judeo-Christian religions, you identify three, like with the Holy Trinity, or if you're familiar with most video games, there's everything happens in threes. For example, The Legend of Zelda has the Triforce, which symbolizes the perfection of power. Yeah, so anyway, triangle, perfection. B, the second part of their name, is just existing. So putting it together, you have tribe, which is a group, but you have a perfect existence. So really clever naming of the group here. I don't normally get into the name of a group, especially if I don't know them, but I thought that was really cool. And for those of you who may be watching this video and also be unfamiliar with the group, thought it might be handy to share. So that's enough talking about stuff that really probably doesn't matter much. Let's go check out the song. This is Tribe with Diamond, and if I'm not mistaken, this is the last song that Shinsadong Tiger wrote for them or produced for them before his passing. They may have had something else that came out since then, but I'm not sure. This was what was going on when his news came out. Alright, translation, English subtitles. Okay, I think I've got the right one on. English, US. Okay, let's go. Nice little Spanish guitar here. Cute. Aww. Alright, so we got some Spanish influence here. Also got some Afrobeat influence. Y'all know I'm a sucker for water choreo if it's done well. All right, so that song was fun. It had a nice groove to it. The girls, like I said, I'm unfamiliar with this group entirely. The girls all look great. They had good vocals. Again, I'm a sucker for water choreo if it's done right. I will say I thought the water was a little too deep for their choreo, but other than that, it looked great. The message of the song, though, is what's really important here. Just like you're not going to be happy all the time, but believe in yourself, and you're still going to be like a diamond. You're still going to shine. So yeah, we're going to go back and watch it again. We're going to focus a bit more on the lyrics here, but there are a couple of things in the video I want to point out that, you know, may or may not have caught my eye. That doesn't make sense. Of course it caught my eye if I'm going to point it out. Whatever. Anyway, point is, we're going to go back again. Alright, so we've got this, like, hourglass here where they have time left, but it is ticking, but they have time. Also, you'll notice on almost every girl, not in this shot, but as we go on, like, I think we specifically saw right here, they all have scrapes, bruises somewhere. Like, this one has it on her arms and hands, a couple of them have it on their face. I'm pretty sure that's an intentional choice to symbolize some of the hardships that they've been through. Like, it hasn't been easy, it hasn't been flawless like the diamond, but at the end of the day, you're gonna still shine. There it is on her face. So I like this line here. It opens up with a good message. Like, I'm gonna be happier every day. I'm gonna work for that. It may not happen every moment of every day, though. Like, I may not be happier in the next minute from right now than I am right this second, but by the end of the day, I'm gonna be just a little bit happier than I was yesterday. This is another interesting shot that I didn't catch at first. She is laying in a room and she's surrounded by all these arrows, but you notice obviously none of them hit her. So all of these hardships that have been coming at her, she's still survived. And then I miss my mama when things get harder. You often hear, because especially with the K-pop trainee system, they go, and many idols, now there are exceptions, but many idols will train for years, and then once they debut, they still keep training. And there are some companies I've heard that basically stop training once you debut. Looking at you, Starship. But anyway, so they can be away from their families for a long time from a young age, and yeah, they'll still talk to their family. They'll still see them every once in a while, but she misses her mom when things get harder, and I feel like a lot of people can relate to that, even if you're not separated from your family for a long time. And then she goes on to say, like, basically, I'm not complaining. Like, this is what I wanted. This doesn't make it easy. I didn't catch that part either. all these arrows that are still coming in. So it's not just that she has gone through and come out of the other side of whatever has happened with the arrows that missed, but the arrows are still missing. Stars shine brighter in the dark, obviously. So sometimes you have to go through the pain to get the pleasure, or you have to hurt to feel happy. Or that's not exactly what I meant. Without sorrow, you wouldn't know joy, though, because if it was always joyful, you wouldn't know the difference. So, like, without the hard work, you wouldn't realize the payoff. Just let it go. Just let it flow. And just come at me. I love her voice. Oh, don't cry. I will say this choreo video, also this is something, again, I didn't notice, but what I was starting to say is this choreo, this video in general, not necessarily the choreo, is unique because I don't think I've ever seen one that took you on a story from the barren desert, essentially, where they're dancing right now in the sand, to the thriving waters. Like, they're basically telling the story through the choreo and the visual that they're coming out of this period of hardship into this period of success and, thriving. Now, whether that translates, to real life and numbers and sales and whatever else have you, remains to be seen. But the point of the song and the message they're showing is really top notch there, that I didn't piece together when I at first, I've obviously twice now mentioned the water choreo at the end, but I never mentioned the sand at the beginning. The other thing I mentioned as I paused here is they're all putting band-aids on their scars now. So that doesn't necessarily mean the scar's gone away, but it's healing. Okay, this is another part. I love this line. This is in Spanish, so I don't... Thank God for the subs, right? All this pressure, all this pain, that's why I shine. Okay, so we've got two meanings here. All the pressure, all the pain. Remember, I told you, without pain, you don't know joy, right? You don't know health or wellness or whatever else without the other side. It's the whole duality of things. But it plays on the diamond theme of the song and the lyrics, of course, because what creates a diamond, right? You have coal and it gets intensely pressured for a long time and it turns into this brilliant diamond. So they've gone through the pressure to become a diamond. Love it. And then VVS is a grading system for diamond. VVS is, if I'm not mistaken, it's like the top grade for a diamond. Also, I did catch that she ripped the band-aid back off. Like, instead of hiding it, embracing the scar. Don't let anyone tell you what to do. Follow your heart, basically. Who cares if it's a little different? So this message here, you can change a rugged desert to a blue ocean. I didn't catch that matched literally the visual that I was just talking about earlier. But the message being, you maybe not literally can turn a desert to an ocean, but you have the power to change your life from this wasteland to a thriving ocean, or whatever you want to call it. And even change time to, I think one of the lines coming up mentioning, like, even if you don't believe, I can, or something like that. But yeah, actually, this line right here, I kind of threw it away the first listen, but now that I've pieced together the sand and then the water aspects of the choreo, really clever. And here they're all holding different stones. Like, none of them are diamonds, so I don't understand. Like, okay, you've got pearls here. One of them is holding up quartz. It's not a diamond. I think this is another quartz. I'm not an expert in gems, but it's either red quartz or ruby quartz or just ruby. I don't think that's ruby. Maybe. But the point is, they're all holding different stuff. Like, she's holding amethyst. There's another one that was holding, like, aquamarine. Those are all semi-precious stones. But diamonds, precious stone. And they're diamonds. I bet this part was fun but tiring. But then again, dancing on sand isn't easy either. Then you have the diamond there that's also like the sun shining, which they mentioned earlier. And then that last line, going back to, you know, having that belief that you can change these things, like changing a negative to a positive, like, it all starts with me. So, there you go. Alright guys, that was the reaction for Tribe with Diamond, and I gotta say, I enjoyed that more than I thought I would. Like I said, the girls look great, they sound great, the message was on point. Production-wise, it was a really cool video. I'll be curious to see what they do moving forward without their producer. I mean, obviously they're going to get a new one at some point. Also, respect to Tribe, because I know I did see that they attended some of the music award shows, even like right after his passing. And even though it was really hard for them, a lot of fans online were saying, like, how dare the company make them go and everything. But apparently the girls chose, like, they wanted to honor his legacy by continuing to promote. So, if that's true, and I think it is, because I'm pretty sure I had a reliable source there, then, you know, a lot of respect to the girls for doing what they felt would honor his legacy, but nobody would blame them had they taken time away, or if they do so in the immediate future. But condolences to the K-pop community, and to Tribe specifically, and to Shinsadong Tiger's loved ones. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction and the breakdown. If so, check out some of the other videos. There's a lot more here on the channel to like. If you want to see anything else from Tribe or any other of these far lesser known groups, feel free to drop those in the comments below. Do check the description for request guidelines. And yeah, I think that's everything. I'll catch y'all for the next one. Thanks for checking this one out. Take care, everybody.